I should be streaming now. Jack says, Morphsuit Army. Hey there, Kiara, how you doing? So, let me make sure everything is up and running. So yeah, I'm sitting here trying to figure out some stuff. Like, what am I supposed to do exactly? Hey there, PJ, how you doing? I will most likely do this emergency quest is Final Planet. Now, knowing this quest, and not a big fan of it, especially on the lower difficulty, is gonna be something. So let me go get some boosters. You don't have to join the army, it's entirely up to you guys if you want to do it. I do have like 75% in here. Now they also reset those tier missions since well, we didn't have maintenance. I really now this is just a little stickler thing of mine. I just don't like these tier missions. Actually, those aren't bad for this week. Questionable. So your voice will be an ASMR session for me. My day has been alright, Kiara. I have been scheming up some stuff. Not gonna say what it is, but you'll see it eventually. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming on the Japanese side. Friday is gonna be ship 3 again. And then Saturday, Sunday is gonna be... Well, Saturday will be the fashion stream. But then I'm also gonna go on ship 2 for the global PSO2. On Sunday, I'm debating about that one. Yo, nice outfit. Yeah, this character is a bit... what is it? It's kind of trying to reenact the Zill back on the Japanese ship too. Granted that I don't have all of the hairstyles, this is just one of them that I can go for. Hey there, Neptune, how you doing? Yes, I am on ship 1. That's destroyed. John's alone in the office at the moment. Goddamn holiday, so gonna watch something. Hey there, John. How you doing? That's speeding on quickly. Just shoot at this a bit. Damn, I hate that. Alright, still need to destroy those two. They're all dead. Focus on this. I'm good, thank you. Yourself? I am fine. I got a lot of plans being schemed up. But trying to get this character to 85. I need at least my ship 1 and ship 2 character to go to 85 so they can be prepped and ready for ultra hard content and future things that might kick in for global. Just note that next week I am going to be on the Japanese side, especially since it's a graphical update. I'm most likely... How many people are on the... 2 there, 1 there. Alright, I'll help. Can't goof off since no one's there to pick me up to slap. They're dead. Vito's arriving. Mob's there. I'm out of PP. Why? Oh, they could just destroy that, aren't they? By destroying these things. I could get to 77. I could use some keys to try to power level, but on the Japanese side, they did confirm another Super PSO2 day. No clue if Global is gonna get the same deal. Hopefully they do. Look at Morph. A few days ago, he was Shift Kugo spamming Global. Now he's carrying X8. What do you mean? I never used Shift Kugo when I started doing this. I only did that for Shift Kugo. Actually, is this the first time I'm displaying my Phantom over on the global stream? I don't remember. What? Another Super PSO2? Yeah, there's another Super PSO2 day. From what I saw on the news, over on the Japanese side of Sega, it said every second month is now a Super PSO2 day. And I can pull that up. Okay. So they said that. Could be. Once again, the plus side is that... Well, I'm gonna go this way since not a lot of people like going this way. I can pull it up on the Japanese side. If there's news about it on global side, actually, I'll look into the notes for the global side once I get through this. The thing is, the Japanese PSO2 is gonna get that graphical update on March 3rd, so it's a day... What? It's after, like, PSO2 day. Super PSO2 day. Did someone destroy those? No, someone's still destroying those things. Laser abuse. There we go, dead. Yeah, they confirmed it on Twitter or something. Railway PSO2 day for global is gone. Now it's Ultra PSO2 day. Alright, that's good. I'll show you guys the notes that I saw on the Japanese side. Now I might want to do Shift Kugel for this one. Shit. I took damage from fucking damn it! Fucking lasers! Is someone gonna revive me? The ships are gonna go away, by the way. Ah, there's one ship. There's another ship. The third ship is gonna go away too. Could use a half doll, but nope. And I don't have a lot of half dolls on me. I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, we miss out on 3 goat ships. That's a good chunk of points. Don't need to try to destroy that. Yeah, I should be careful with those lasers, but at the same time it's like, goddamn, those things eat up a ton of HP. Now about Spoon, that's so truly global having carried too heavily by Sega. I mean, it's more of a plus side for that, but at the same time it's like, it kind of solves the leveling issue. Me with 300 half dolls, that's allowed. Well, you see, I don't have as much in global. But the big problem was like no one addressed those ships, and then no one revived me until, what, a minute later? The big thing is some people should be able to point that out and at least address like a dead body on the floor. I don't know about that, Mill. Because they both have their invincibility frames, you just need to know how to play your weapon type and the class. I'm very comfortable with the rifle. I have done the rod before. It's been, what, at least a year-ish since I actually played with the rod. Because I could literally play Phantom Rifle without having to worry about, like, you know, staring at the screen. Phantom Rod, I might need to stare at the screen just to make sure I get the timing right. Like, for Rod, for Rifle, I can be very chill with it and just kind of do, what is it? I can read chat and then also play on a higher content. I like how they extended the Twitter campaign, but they really wanted... Wait, hold up. That's a bit long, though. I was getting revived, but alright. Who's alive? Runa's dead. Now I gotta be careful because I'm fighting against Shiva. I need to actually stare at her and know when she's gonna do that counter move. Alright, she's dead already. What's the point? 8,515. That might be a B. And then I do need to see my mag and check stuff. Actually, what's the time? 8:26. I could try to sneak in one more run. Once again, I don't think they just get a hand out of Guardian, so if one side has it, the other side will get it eventually. But I didn't see any notes about giving out free abilities like that. Global might do that though. I wouldn't put it past them. But that's not gonna do anything. Like, having a Guardian still doesn't make you invincible. Depends on whatever class you're playing. Because once again, even with my stuff on the Japanese side playing Phantom Rifle, I can get one shot by certain moves like Shiva's move or Primordial Darkness Hyper Beam. Like, the big thing about Global is that they're a huge outlier. I cannot, like, 100% say with certainty, oh yeah, Global's not gonna do this. They could give out unit pieces. I doubt it, because right now on the Japanese side, they did have a certain event, and they didn't give out those crash units for free. But Global could go beyond what was given. I have no clue. Because they already gave you guys the big example of it was giving you guys those SSA abilities when Japan didn't even get it yet. Oh, let's just connect it. Yeah, because at the very least, yes, they will give out a free Iron Weapon series, but I don't know if Global's gonna finalize that and give you guys the Light Weaver. Yes, very sneaky. Why is someone flirting with the console? So it's like, if it is, then so be it, but that's not gonna change anything that's going on in Global. Like, yeah, you give them that, but how many people are gonna put some, I don't know, a fix on it or actually do something with it? Especially if they're not playing as much. And that kind of kills the game too, because what are you farming for now? Like, they gave out everything, and that's pretty much end game right there. Like, spoiling too much equals you killing off something. Like, if a game hands you out a lot of free stuff, yeah, that's good, but at the same time, what is the difficulty then? And what's the point of trying to play an MMORPG when there's no difficulty curve? Yes, you get to play the end game stuff, but how many people are actually doing that? Like, I know some of you guys are doing end game content still, like the Masquerade, Death 999. You guys still got some of the other stuff, like GDP, that will need to come out eventually. Like, Super PSO2 Day, Ultra Day shouldn't be a huge issue. It's just a bunch of buffs, which is a huge plus side. Especially if you're free to play, because guess what? If you're free to play, you don't have a lot of perks advantages. Like, you don't have a 50% try boost that's kicking in just for being premium. There's a lot of perks for just having premium, which is why it's good to kind of get it. But at the same time, if you're free to play, you're free to play. Your goal is to not spend. There are alternative ways to do it, but I'm not going to mention said alternative ways, but it's just that there's so many things. Yeah, end this quest at 99, unlocking all titles, etc. Like, the point of a game is to try to challenge yourself in a way, or at least have some sort of challenge. If a game is easy throughout most of its entirety, then what are you exactly doing? Are you playing the game for more of the story or just the chillness and whatnot? I know played a couple games that were super easy, like Hyperdimension Neptunia, for example. Very old game. Not really that, like, you know, 10-10 scores sort of thing, but it's just a chill game that you can kind of get lost into and just like the characters as they are. And, you know, it's a reference to video game consoles, just personified, Gajinkified. But that game wasn't that hard. It's like, yeah, you fight against some hard content, but even then, it's like, take some time, farm, and build up. You'll get through it eventually. But then what happens when you're done with it? You're kind of done. You got most of its value out of it. Reason why Dark Souls, it's not as bad is because there's a lot of replay value of it, and there's a reward for that. You get into harder difficulties and modes, and it's just like, you know, the bosses have higher stats, higher HP. It's just that it's a plus side to renewing the game or just going on New Game Plus. We could have destroyed that. And the reward is just you going through that difficulty. Like, if you want to make it easy, then just reset an entire new gameplay so you don't need to deal with these buffed up enemies. But you know, the challenge of Dark Souls, or a lot of the Dark Souls games, Shikaro, or whatever that is, one, Bloodborne, it's like you're going into a certain game where it is difficult, and there's gonna be some learning curves, and once you get through it, it actually feels refreshing to get through it. Now, obviously, you're playing a video game. The big thing about video games is that you eat up time, and you can't get back a good chunk of time. But at the same time, it's like, you're enjoying the game as it is. And the big thing is, like, you need to make sure you use your time wisely. So, I don't get why people just, like, stay in the lobbies and just AFK when they could have done something productive, like read a book, or, you know, do some other things on the computer. HDN is easy until you do the optional content, then it cranks the difficulty to 10. Yeah, I remember that. But I'm just confused to, like, if people are complaining about, like, you know, like, oh yeah, we're not doing as much on PSO2 because we're waiting for our NGS. Why are people just, like, you know, hogging up some of the space in PSO2 then? Like, I get it, they want to build up on, actually I don't get it. Maybe their lookbook and stuff. But still, it's like, what's the point of you trying to play a game when you barely do anything other than AFK? You're trying to find your class still, no? I mean, that's a good thing, because now, here's the thing, you really want to figure out what your favorite class is, and that's a challenge in itself, isn't it? It's kind of an adventure, a journey for you to figure out what's your best class. Now what I'm gonna do is go over here and try to actually address these things. I mean, I already have like certain classes that I like. The one that I can do really well in ultra hard and I'm comfortable with is Phantom Rifle, but at the same time, there's still so much things I need to do and toy around with. It's just that once again, time is valuable. And like, even though I like playing this game as much, it's like I gotta focus on some stuff in real life, like taking care of business, taking care of medical papers, trying to join the military, trying to find a job. It's like, if you're young, you're able to get away with a lot of stuff, but once you become an adult, it sucks. I don't get that part with the AFK thing. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, it's like they complain about some things, and then it's like they're kind of just sitting there not doing anything, and they're just waiting. It's like, if you're waiting, then find something else that can, you know, get you off. Like, play some other MMORPG games. Try something else. I don't know. Oh god, I'm gonna go on this side. I bet no one's gonna... Alright, I'm gonna be addressing those shits that's coming by. Someone died. Who died? Laser? No, wait, no, someone's paying attention. Ah, fuck. Alright, two of us are paying attention to it. There we go, all three dead. Take care of these. Alright, let's... AFK in lobby and alt tab or run errands, go outside is a peak gameplay. I mean, at the very least, yeah, it might as well do something with that, but I don't know why... Alright, so I guess I should say, like, if you AFK in the game, at least make sure that you give some space to the open blocks, because, like, you know, those who are trying to play the game are trying to get into a block that are active, and so they can catch, like, trigger quests and stuff. But I don't get it when people just AFK in a very active block where it's like, some people are trying to get in there so they can run quests. But I mean, on the Japanese side, it kind of happens too, so I don't know. It's like I'm just bitching right now. I don't know why I'm in a bitchy mood. I just realized I'm in a very bitchy mood. Sometimes I even surprise myself because I'm like, oh, wait, why am I complaining right now? The chat kind of goes into that direction. How dare you, chat? Oh, well, yeah, that too, but even then it's kind of a... Why would you want to watch the chat? I don't get that. Kind of, I don't know. I would just do something productive. That's all. Like if you just leave the game and just like, you know, go out on a run or something while the game is playing in the background. I guess that's you still being productive, but at the same time, if people are just like hogging it and they know it's a very active block where people can go in and out, then yeah, like why hog that block? How do you think I got 3K hours in the game? In this game. I mean, yeah, unless you... I mean, good for you for having that. Okay, you're... What, are you mad? What, are you gonna do the counter move thing? I don't know what they're doing. Oh, never mind, it did. Just content. Alright, I'm gonna just do limited quests. Most likely, I'm gonna just do a bunch of limited quests. Daggigo says, isn't that why we have those trigger blocks now? Even then, people are still used to some stuff. They don't like change. But hey there, Takuya, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm not in the team too, if I remember. Let me just load this a bit. I don't know. People are gonna do whatever. It's like, okay, you can only, you know, say stuff. People might or may listen. I don't know. Still need to build up on this. Oh, well, there is a good chunk of peeps over here. Alright. I got a good chunk of XP out of that. Yippee? Question mark. Oh yeah, thinking about it, I'm running. How much space do I have? That's a problem. I'm already hitting like max. That's not good. That's all. If everyone goes to the right and no one goes a bit towards the left, I'm gonna be that one person. Hey there, Sonic, how you doing? B4950, I think, are trigger blocks, or that what they call them. Yeah, everyone, okay, like a good majority went to the right. Oh god, it's the ones with the lasers. I hate this one. Alright, they're dead. And then the orange guys. I hate the orange guys. I hate these guys. Because they drag you like that towards the lasers and it could kill you. If you're not careful, I'm just going to stay here and shoot at you. Actually, better yet, I'm going to just do this first. Oh wait, I'm out of PP. No, don't pull me in. Nope. Oh, someone's dead. Oh, yeah. Someone else died too. Wait, didn't they just get revived and then they died? Oh. Theonon says, don't want to spoil anything, but I know you don't want... Oh. What if I kind of explain or prove something for the lulz? What do you mean? You can share it in the screenshot area if, wait, are you trying to do an actual submittal or... Hey there, Lan, how you doing? Okay, I thought I was the only one that hated the orange bots. No, I hate them too. Like the big... I understand the gimmick, but if there's so many of them, they can be really annoying. Like, what is it? Oh, you can find a good example of it in this limited quest. When you go to the right side after you kill Ford and the demon chaos boss, like when Apergina spawns in with a bunch of her orange Lunamex buddies, that is really annoying. Verda? Yeah, Verda's coming in. Nago says, what quest is this? I don't remember this EQ having lots of mobs on the deck. This is the limited quest, not Lamet. I'm doing it because I got nothing else to spam and do. I could use keys. Ship Kugo means. Actions was set Apergina's side if Gunnis doesn't focus on mob Lumamic. Yeah, I hate those orange guys. Like I really do. Yeah, the thing is, like, we already had those labels on the Japanese side, and some people have listened to them. Actually, most people listen to them. Like, Block 30 on the ship. I think it's the same on most ships, but at Block 30, it's, oh, Block 13, excuse me. That's the first ultra hard block, and a lot of people go to that block. I wonder if people explained about these machine guns. Like, these things are really broken. You would want to get onto these and use them. Because they can do a lot of damage for a few shots. Like, that's already dead. Everyone's going that way. I'm gonna be that one guy. I'm gonna solo this. Goodbye, everyone. Wait, I think someone else came my side. No, Nappa, let me solo. I want to show off a bit. Oh wait, I just hate fighting this. It's like the target tricks I don't mind soloing. This stupid Barlage, whatever it is, I hate this guy. I just hate him. It's like, he's not that bad, but I just hate him. I just hate staring at him. Wait, what? You already got the chicken. Let's try to beat the other side at the very least before they come over and try to help. Oh no, they're coming over. I don't want them to take my kill. My kill. No. Damn it. I hate that voice. Too late. Damn it. I was so close to finishing it off by myself. You already lost your solo credits the moment you played on 2 button more. Hey, hey, Scott, how dare you? How dare you? I'm doing okay with 2 buttons now. Jesus, you people. You 3 button clickers. I'm not understanding anything that's happening, but that's a lot of big numbers. Wait. Sonic, are you the same Sonic that I remember talking to way back then? I don't know what Veruna doing. They're running around like a dummy. They can't figure out what to do. Oh wait, are they? I feel like they're focused on me. Are they? Oh no. Who are you focused on, Veruna? Oh well, you're dead anyways. Good chunk of X cubes. Is there a way to tell the weak point of Barag when breaking the parts? Can you tell the difference? All I know is that you break the parts and then eventually he just, you know, becomes useless. Well, then you are forced to lock onto something. Does he have a head? Does he have a head? There's a couple Luma mechs that have a head, but I don't remember if that thing has a head. Does that thing have a head? Is it in the very center of its body, the red crystal? Okay. Because usually heads are a weak spot. Sometimes you can't lock onto said head, but heads are a weak spot. Did DQ on my hero, and thanks to the other Skyon classes, I'm so out of practice with that classes now. From almost never dying back in episode 5, with hero to going splat non-stop. It takes some time to practice. If you're trying to get better with hero, I would recommend watching Sammy's videos. She's really good with the hero class. You can improve just by watching how she plays. Or at least look up a bunch of other video guides where it explains how and what Photon art to spam and how to do this, and this. I would actually find a teacher in-game that's really good at that. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Like, for the rifle, it took me a while to change up my style. I might need to improve on it still, but I already got familiar with it and I can do this, and this. I see red eye attack. Yeah, in Divide Quest, it depends on what your equipment is as well, because I would say the difficulty curve kicks up when you start going stage 11 all the way upwards. Yeah, I had a hard time just using basic equipment trying to get from stage 11 to 15. So you need a balance of things. It's not just skill alone. You need decent equipment as well. Decent equipment, decent augments and abilities, and then you should be set. And a good skill tree as well. Like, try to max out your levels, especially for Luster. The problem with Luster, to really get most out of it, you need to get those other abilities that are locked behind levels. It's been relegated to a low level alt that I finally level 200 when PSO2 day. Gotcha. I might be toying around with different classes later for Japanese PSO2, but I still need to get some equipment. The big thing is trying to Ripper and Slay abilities on someone. That's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, nope, that's not ideal. I saw that coming too. Did I kill the 2 mobs? Yeah, I did. So now I just need to kill this guy. Oh, well, dead already. C-Boy does a lot of dabs in the stock. Say there, C-Boy, how you doing? Guardian Soul Capsule, but you have to kill Shiva 100 times would be a cool title. I don't know. If they do a death stage like that, I can see that happening, but they just tell you to kill Shiva 100 times. You could just do mourning and just, you know, have peeps help you with that. Would it be that difficult? God damn it, you guys are really enjoying those LAs. I'm also surprised at the poll too that I asked, like, did you guys buy membership for LAs? Nope. Or for the emojis, you're like, nope. Yeah, I got these affixes on the hero. I just am out of practice for the class. My luster is where I put all my affixes on. I made a crass arms with a total of 378 range attack last night. That is actually nice. Good on you, Lane. But yeah, it's like, if you're trying to, well, I'm guessing that you're doing alright with Luster, right? Since you are able to have, or since you have like good gear on them. Or are you still practicing? Adding morph emojis is peak capitalization, that's why. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on the next set of emojis. One of them is gonna be the Pog one, and I'll sense guard the what is it? The screenshot once I take it. Alright, some people are aware of this thing. Chat to more, oi, also more. Alright, my music just went on pause, so hold up. Oh no, it's there. There we go. Oh god, you guys are using that emote too. Yeah, I mean, Luster now was just screwing with Hero. Gotcha. Alright, well, everyone go that way, I'm gonna go this way. Whee! I think I can kill the demon before people come and assist me. Wait, who's this? Why is someone else over here? I'm supposed to be soloing this. Alright. Wait, there's a Neptune too. Alright, let's see if outside can actually beat the other side quickly. I believe oh wait, yeah, shit, we're already there. I hate these purple, these orange guys. Yeah, they spawn on this side. Shit, come on, mate. I can shoot better than this. They're all charging at that one person down there. Hold up. Give them cover support. Where's Apergina? We can't shoot Apergina. Haha. Well, we didn't beat them first, but at the very least, we were able to do our own.
This way.
It was a semi-budget build that just went full... What? Shit, hold up. Who am I staring at? Metra. It was a semi-budget build that I went full range. Gotcha. It's all good, as long as it's able to do that. Petition to add more hollow morph terror. Wait, what? Why? And before YouTube police the stream. Hey, they better not. Actually, like, here's the thing about YouTube. It's more on monetization things. The big problem would be if there was some huge copyright issue. But even then, if I'm not monetizing, it's not actually going to hurt me as much. And before, I would also have to put in, like, 18+ restrictions if we use the word simp or something. Budget to fix this ugh in this stream. Wait, what do you mean ugh in this stream? No, budget, well, it just depends on how you define budget now. Yeah, because, like, once again, the debate about that is, like, do you really need defense if you're a glass cannon? Because even if you have a bit of defense, it's not going to do you as much if the thing's going to hit one-shot you. So, go all nuts with it. Depends on how you view your certain build or what you specifically have. Because I know, once again, like, something like Phantom Rifle, it's not going to be very tanky against one-shot kills moves. This is why, like, back then, the augments and affix talk was kind of a thing, especially with how people were going like 150 attack instead of trying to go all-rounders. Wait, that says I come back later. I come back 2 days later. Morse already got Ranger to God tier. Wait, what do you mean Ranger? Hey there, PJ. I see you sneaked into the the party. Looks like 40 mil budget. Oof. Wait, is that the actual price that you put? Is it for all 3 unit piece? I mean, wait. Oh yeah, the position's gonna be, that grand ability is gonna be costly all around. So I don't blame you on that. Yeah, okay. Gotcha, yeah. You couldn't avoid that if you want that grand ability, because grand abilities, they will be expensive. Unless it's like Technique or Spirita, but that depends on your attack build. Yeah, I remember like Grand... Oh, I hate those Grand Power stuff. Just yarns. Ah, okay. Yeah, the big thing is that Grand ability stuff. Can't be held. Especially if it's shoot, that's very expensive. On the Japanese side, it is like stupidly expensive. What did I use? I didn't really go for those. I went for the Mark ones. But that's Star Gems. And you guys don't have that yet. I mean, you could go for like a 420 art attack thing, but it depends on the pieces. Like if you go for the arm piece in particular, you can get that art attack up 2. And that's going to be a huge boost, or at least the all attack up 2. And that's how I was able to make a certain piece for my friend that was able to get 420. Granted that they had to put in time abilities. So, actually, no, think about it, Lan. Isn't that... Like, you could go to 420 if you put in timed abilities, right? Or did you already put the time abilities and that gave you, like, the 370. $7K waiting for that support SG, dang. I'm trying to get the Shiva cape with the Stargent stuff. Like I'm most likely will avoid the markability things, even though I might want to try my hand at it. I don't think RNG is on my side, and right now I'm kind of want to at least get Zill to look like the same Zill over on the Japanese side, but instead of wearing all black, it's gonna be white. Kevin's like, I was holding 4K SG for the Mark capsules on the Stargent scratch, but then Shiva scratch kicked in. Now I'm homeless. Yeah, so you guys hopefully have some time before they release that. You want to make sure to have some Stargents to pull for it, because that is limited. I don't remember a revival on the Japanese side, so if you see that, you want to try to pull a bit on it. But that's ultimately up to you, because if you want to do Stargent stuff, do Stargent stuff.
Face annihilation line grows full. Completed.
Nope, it's just the base of the fix, which is 310, plus inherit the arm, that is 60, level up 310 because I have fortified range. Ah, okay. If you become Ranger Phantom, do you get the Phantom moveset to rifles? No, sadly, you do not. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, you guys will eventually get it, hopefully, with the Stargent scratch one. Everybody's like, I'm 80 Shiva pulls in, and I'm still gonna roll 40 more times. Till time someone save me from my Stargents. Well, I can't. Oh, okay. Wait, so yeah, if you want to land, you could put a time ability on it and increase that attack to like 400 plus. Since I don't see you listing anything with timed abilities. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Shiva cape if I pull it. Wait, Scar, what are you suggesting? I don't like that suggestion that you did. I just got off the machine gun. I shouldn't get off the machine gun. That thing can actually do a lot more damage. Do you want to go left or right? Where are people going? Are people going to go to this way? I'm going to go the opposite way. It's a cockatrice. I just need the cape. That's all I want. I want the cape. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about Shiva's hair. I want the cape. And the one thing that kind of irked me too was what I saw when I went to the Stargent Recycle shop. I was like, oh, this explains some differences that I was unaware of. What block? I don't know what block I'm in. I'm just running this quest. Oh, this Neptune showing off. I see Neptune. I see. Well, I kind of want the emojis as well, but... Need an 8 Shiva case in my inventory. Someone give me Metra stuff. Oh man. If I had a Shiva character, maybe. Nah. Like, I made Shiva just because I pulled all her stuff, and I was like, huh. Harriet's best Scarab fight me? I don't know. I can't really vouch for Harriet because I don't know her yet from story. John, don't flex or I'll rob you. Cameron's like, just for curiosity, can you build timed abilities for Sadame Primordial Glare? What do you mean? Like the area? I cannot say because I don't do a lot of crafting. All I can say is that if you want to try to increase your attack type, just find someone that has that certain base stat and substat that can increase your attack. Of course, like, you know what they say, if fixing is temporary, fashion is eternal. Sadly it is, but at the same time, once again, if you kind of want to do some of this content, you need a balance of things, so you do want some abilities. But yeah, like, fashion is carrying over to NGS. I mean, augments and affixes are too, but it's like, they change it in a way. I might experiment with something since it caught my attention. But before I go any further, I do need to go use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Yeah, some of the stuff isn't popping up on my phone when I'm reading the chat. Because I see more stuff that people are saying on the right side of my screen. And then on my phone it's displaying only a bit of it. God damn it, YouTube, fix this shit. And now he's back. What did I miss? Alright, so what's the recommended? Recommended, oh, it's that. Should say that. I should have said I was back. Now, also, if you're on ship 1, I am going to do a screenshot picture at a block. Oh, that's a 12-star piece. Not useful. Who the heck started this up when I just decided to get in here? How dare you not wait for the... I don't know what block yet. Right now I'm just like doing this. But that's later. Yeah, there's like a certain weapon thing that I'm gonna try out for NGS. Because apparently the damage percents aren't as high, but the damage, the PP reduction can be really stupid if you stack the right abilities. And this is why I say like you should reset a game compared to like keeping stuff. Hey there, how you doing? Come to B34, what do you mean? I'm on ship 1. I'll choose a block at the very end, but right now I'm questing. Trying to at least get some levels. Fuck. This is why I hate those purple guys, the orange guys. I got 2.2k defense across my main luster that has everything. What's the minimum right now that I was supposed to have aimed for? 2.6k each? Honestly, once again, this is very situational depending on your class. Like, were you trying to increase on all stats? Because for luster, I would say like defense is not really an issue. Having the attack is good, having HP and PP, but like the defense stat not as much. It's entirely up to you if you do want to try to build up on that, but like, yeah, it just depends on your build and what class you're playing. For luster, I don't feel like you need to have all-rounder stuff. It would be nice, but it's not mandatory. Yeah, what chorus is kind of cheap to go for. Yeah, those lasers are really bad. I hate them. I despise them. Who is not dead? Those things over there. Yeah, see? Like, they can insta-kill people. I can get my fun points, though. What moveset do I have this one? I see Neptune decided to change into a very Nazi-looking outfit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because I play Luster very dodgy left. I tend to parry and dodge every time, so 2.2k is just a good buffer in general, I guess then. Yeah, it's like, once again, if you're playing Luster, you know your class. It's gonna get to the point where it's like, do I really need to get all these other stats? That's what was debated about in the past, because I did talk about this with other players. There was this one fighter main that didn't really rely on all these other stats. They went heavy in attack and PP. And they relied on their limit break. And they were using fist weapons, and this is back then in episode 3. And they did really well in it. Well, episode 3 and 4. And they did really well to the point where it's like, yeah, they can evade, they can dodge. They know what the hell they're doing. They don't really need to rely on like a lot of stuff like HP or defense when they know how to play their class well, and they understand iframes and understand evasion and all that jazz. So it's like, this is very situational. I can't just say like, yes, you want all-rounders. It depends, because it depends on your build, your class, what you currently have, how you actually play the class, etc, etc. This is why you need a balance of things, because it's like, you need to know what you are doing skill-wise, and then you need to try to emphasize on that with the right equipment. It's not just because, oh yeah, this is the best endgame of equipment sort of dealio. No, you could make it attuned to your style. This is why the Lightweaver is kind of broken. It has 5 SSAs. You know how flexible these SSAs are? Depending on your playstyle, you can really get high multipliers and just make it really good to your playstyle. It's not like back then where we had to farm for everything and try to get the right weapon for that right potential. That was the big issue back then. And that's why I didn't really complain about a lot of things with SSAs. And Oh wait, I was about to dive into that, but you'll most likely hear me bring this up again in a later video. Hey there, gaming, how you doing? Yeah, biggest issue is still Guardian, so once again, if you're not mentally, physically prepared for it, then don't go for it. If you are still on the fence about going for one of them or not, play the waiting game. Because if you would do the waiting game, this gave you a lot of better options, better ways to get these abilities that you need for it. And it's not going to be a huge headache. If you decide to use a lot of your resources now, it's just on you. And I already made videos talking about the mission badge, currency, those capsules. It's up to you. I can't stress that enough because I've already done a lot of videos on augments and affixes, and it's already getting to that end point. I still need to wrap up a couple things, but once I'm done with that, that's it. It's like I'm not going to do a lot more augments and affixes, and then NGS comes around the corner, or you know, new stuff coming out for the Japanese side, and I'll just like play on the global side, visit you guys every now and then too. But it's already getting boiled out, or it's like getting to that end point with augments and affixes because, once again, NGS. Like, I could also get into that field with augments and affixes for NGS, but I would say I would personally need time to work with it and also learn a lot of snippets, caveats from a bunch of those who will dive into it. And I would want to also talk to some Japanese players and also get their insight as well, because they can definitely, they were the ones that knew a lot more about the system and taught a lot of little things that most people didn't know or aren't aware of. Hey there, Perfectionist. Hey there, Arya. Yeah, so tomorrow I am going on... What ship was I on? I'm gonna go back to ship 3 tomorrow. Oh, no, scratch that. I forgot. Tomorrow's like a Japanese hell run. So Friday, I am actually going back to ship 3. But for now, it's ship 1. I realized I didn't do a lot of ship 1 streams. There we go. Shit. I'm running out of space for these things. Oh, looks like we gotta add weight. Yeah, so the big thing is, once again, if they update your seasonal urgent quest, if they give you the Beach 2021 that Japan has, that thing dropped a lot of crack, and that's how I got a bunch of my crack. But if they don't update it to the 2021, you got the 2019 one, then you can't really farm for crack easily. This is another way to get crack, but that's with the limited quest. We can handle it with 3. This is why I say if you play the waiting game, like, some of these things are just gonna be easier to farm for. But that's ultimately up to you guys to figure that out. Do you want to wait? Do you want to try to finish stuff now? Etc. What block am I in? That is a good question. I have no clue what block I'm in. Most likely, what I'm gonna do is exit out and then open up my own limited quest run so you guys can join in if you want. And then once again, later on, there will be a screenshot picture taking. Yeah. So that's all fine and dandy, Land. You already got your battle plan. Oh, so yeah, I'm on block 48 if anyone wants to join. I am most likely going to kick this in, or start this up in 1 minute. So we are in block 48. Look. Can I look into the quest info? Let me see. Quest info. Where's the quest info stuff? But Grace is much more common now. It's harder to actually get noble stuff because they don't really appear in gachas anymore. Yeah, so like, if it's limited, the price kind of goes up. Fat gum. What are the endgame affixes for units? SSA, Slot, G, So, Mana, Rev, Absolute Glare, Ether Crack 5, Return to 5, Grand Capsule. Swap that Grand Capsule with a Mark 1 instead. You could go for a Grand if you don't have the Mark abilities. That last one is very situational. So it's very situational. Because I don't know what people have. Some people might not have pulled for a Mark ability. They missed that chance. So that means, yeah, Grand would be nice. If you have the Offense Intent 2 one, that could be a good alternative as well. Because it does emphasize on a bunch of other stats. And then Dex. Sorry. Wow. Mark Grief. Actually, the Dex part is questionable because Dex could do a good chunk of... Well, it only does like one little thing and you don't see a lot of Dex builds. Hopefully you don't see a lot of fucking Dex builds. If there's a bunch of fucking Dex builds, I'm going to be looking at you. Alright, now it's starting up. So yeah, you guys on Global, you don't have the Mark abilities yet. Give it some time, you'll get it. It might be at the beginning of March or end of March. So yeah. But if you don't have that, then Grand ability is your next bet. Or the graceful ones. I'm going right. A lot of people were going left. It's like, I'm not going to try to tell people what abilities to go for, but at the same time, you need to do your own research and make your own choices. The big thing is, especially the thing that kind of annoys me, is how people kind of compare HP to tankiness. It's not really, like, yes, you can see that on bosses, but that doesn't really make them tanky. It's just that they're a fucking sponge. It's like HP can help, but at the same time, if you really want to make a tank build, you need to be like a fucking tank. You need defense stuff as well. You need armor. You need something that is in defense. And the other little snippet, I don't know if anyone's point this out, is that if you go for Sovereign Ward or the All Resist ability, that is actually better than a lot of the stat numbers, because that thing is actually a percent. It's not a flat number, it is an actual percent. It is like, if you go for Sovereign Ward 3, I think, it's like a 3% resist to a lot, to mine the... Well, I can't remember the exact, the other stat name. But it's a percent. And that thing has a lot more worth than number stats. And once again, it's like, if you want to try to emphasize on tankiness, you need those stats along with the HP. You can't just have HP, because if the boss is able to tear through defense, or at least ignore defense, you're, well, scratch that. Not that method. Now I'm thinking about like other video games. If the boss is able to hit you for like 1,600 and you only increase your HP to the point where You don't die in that one shot, great on you, but that doesn't make you tanky. It's gonna hit you for 1,600 still. Wait, Scar, you leaving me? You're leaving me for a redo of a healer, really? Like, when you fight against a boss and they have a lot of HP, they just have a bunch of HP and they're annoying. That does not make you, as a player with a bunch of HP, the same sort of dealio like a boss. You need a bunch of stuff, which is why I bring up the full tank story, because he was literally a fucking tank. S1, S2, S3 Guardian... Wait, is there even an S1, S2 Guardian? How many fucking Guardian Shields get you stacked onto a weapon? I highly doubt that's a thing, Koro. Wait, isn't Guardian Shield on a unit piece as well? I don't remember it being on a weapon. Oh my god. Like, on a weapon that has this one, S2. The S-class abilities are so good, you don't want to neglect them. S6, okay. 3 more. Wait, what do you mean 3? Oh, thank you, Aya, for joining in on the membership. Mirage sells like that 12-star unit piece. I barely see that. Like, the only reason why you would want to go for it is because that's what you currently have and you're still at, like, lower stages. Endgame stuff, usually you want the highest gear equipment. Wait, Guardian Shield. Okay, now I need to look into this. Is there an SSA of a Guardian Shield? Well, someone said it was a S6 ability, but... Yeah, here's the thing. If you go all tankiness, your damage is shit. And I remember full tank was like that too. Alright, hold up. Now I don't know my fucking abilities. Let me make sure that that I'm right about this. Actually, I think there is a weapon type for that. I'm distracted, damn it. Hold up. Now this is gonna actually bother me if I'm actually fucking wrong. I don't like it when I say some shit without being right. I need to look into it. I feel like, yeah, John might be right about the, what, S1, S2, S3 with Guardian Shield stuff. Okay, yeah, there is a Guardian Armor. Yeah, okay, fuck. That's what it's called. It's called Guardian Armor, not Guardian Shield. That's why I was like scratching my head like, wait a second, what? Actually, wouldn't that be in S3, S1, S2, S3, S1? I think Guardian Shield specifically is a unit piece? No, what's the fuck? I need to figure out what the name of the unit piece was, because I think I was more obsessed with that. Alright, so there's S1, S2, 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 S3. But I don't see the one for S6, unless this is an old tab. Anyways, ignore that. Yeah, so I apologize. I was fucking wrong. I was kind of obsessed on the unit piece. But yeah, John does have a build with that. I forgot that there's like S. Where is the other person? You see, I'm too old for this. I need to retire. Someone take up my fixing spot. I'm too tired for this. I don't remember everything anymore. Yeah, we just get deployed. Yeah, if you get the... What is it? There was like certain tanky weapons as well that could really stress out some things. I had like some things that I really wanted to test out weapon-wise. I think when they first released Oblisina and it talked about HP stuff, I was like, oh, I might want to try something with that. No, I don't want to do that, John. No, too much responsibility. I'm too old for this. I need to retire. Do you... I don't know about that, Senpai. I don't feel like you should try to solo it. So yeah, there is that ability for guiding. So, well, guiding shield, armor. Jeez, these different names. Yeah, Atlas EX could work. Yeah, actually, since you mentioned the armor stuff, it'll cover most of those SSAs. Yeah, no, I can't. Like, it's because people are already on that mindset, and it's like, how... What am I gonna do? Try to stress it out so many times and be like, yeah, no, you're not supposed to go for this? It's... the... Ugh. Alright, so, guys, thoughts about the stamina stuff. I want to hear your thoughts about the stamina thing. Like, let me hear your thoughts about the stamina build, quote unquote. Like, let me know what you guys think about the stamina shit. And hey there, Abby, how you doing? While I'm, just doing leveling stuff. And still leveling like a very slow person. Should use some keys, but that's gonna be directed towards either my... well, I could use them, but if there's a Super PSO2 day, I want to wait for that. What stamina thing? Wait, Lan, you don't know about the stamina thing? Yeah, HP builds. Oh, GB20 meme worthy. Yeah. I prefer just balance, not to tip a D-scale on one side. There we go. I like that. I like that answer. Stamina build. The only thing I would even go for stamina is because of vigorous response SSA benefits. Now that is a good reason to push for that. Can't do HP builds. Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, I kind of didn't like how Japan had this mentality of attack PP or attack HP. But either way, you were going to emphasize on that attack and then that other stat. But it's better than what I hear with, what, just emphasizing heavily on stamina just so you can survive. It's like, there's so many factors that contribute to you surviving. HP on its own, no. HP with a load of defense, however, I can vibe with that, yeah. Because that goes into a tank build now. Or if it's HP and attack, that means you get a bit of HP, but you get a bit of attack. But some people will argue that attack and PP would be better than HP and attack, especially if you're already going glass cannon. And if you really want to emphasize on that role, then do that. You want to have a good chunk of PP to spam Photon Arts, which then will be kind of in line with your attack. So that was like the big things that I heard in the past more than like just HP. And then for the Japanese side, when they released the ultra hard stuff, I didn't hear that sort of emphasis on like you gotta build HP. No, it's like you gotta get good. That was more of that response is like you just get good, or at least, you know, do something that can beat the clock. Because the big thing, especially upon the release for that new requirement back then, a lot of people complained more on the cutscene and how that kind of cut into your time and how that can be played against you. So global HP equals PP, and then attack, like what? Attack is less, really? Yeah. So it's like I don't know what to say, cause like once again I could try to say something, but if you don't have like an overall consensus with people just saying yeah, like stamina's not that good and stuff, it's like people aren't gonna listen. They can still do whatever. And the other thing is too, it seems like. Well, people are going to be stubborn. Like, anyone can be stubborn, don't get me wrong. And, like, human beings are very, very, very stubborn at certain things. But it's like, what am I supposed to do to persuade, like, the majority? And do I really want to actually do the effort and work to do that, especially if it's going to be an uphill battle? Not really. Like, the big thing about, like, Art of War and reading that, you don't really want to do that. You don't want to go in an uphill battle. Like, literally, going up a fucking mountain with, like, your guys. You're at a tactical disadvantage. So that's the same sort of thing. Like if everyone's on the ball about that, it's like, how can you save them? Especially if they're adamant and very stern about, oh yeah, no, this is good sort of deal. Yeah, and it also depends on the class too, because once again, like Cora pointed out, if you have that certain SSA that does benefit off of so much HP, that's a different story. It just depends on how people do their research and actually figure things out themselves. Like, I don't want to babysit everyone constantly on, like, how to do things. You know how annoying it is to babysit stuff? I had to do that in the past sometimes. Especially back on the Japanese PSO2, some people bothered me, like, 24/7 to literally quest on every little thing that they were doing in game. You know how annoying it is to actually like be a high level player and then like someone begs you like, oh, can you help me with this like one measly quest? It's like, really? Why am I doing this for you? Why are you bothering me just to do like basic stuff? And the other thing is too, and this is just more of going into real life stuff, it's like if you're able to figure stuff out in a video game, take that same concept and lesson that you just learned and put it in real life. You want to try to figure stuff out yourself. You don't want to be stuck like relying on everything. A lot of people just, you know, listen to, you know, hearsay. It's like, oh shoot, like, you know, you hear something bad on the news and then it's like, oh, okay, so this is actually bad. Did you actually do research and dive further into it and actually say, oh wait, no, there's a lot of reasons too why this might have happened or something. It's like, I am not gonna fight against people or try to persuade people if they're already stern about it. It's like, I already gave you my 2 cents, you don't want to agree or like try it out or whatever, I'm not gonna waste my time. How about the 150 attack with like 90 from a fix and 60 from the unit itself? That's good enough and it's still too low. Should be 150 attack on the fix itself. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, timed abilities too can easily push some of the numbers, so... Oh, hey, look, it's 2,000. It's 2,000 lurking. I'm getting a lot of glares. I just realized that. Arya says, oh wait, Arya says, if the game helps you to get better, then you just gotta do it and be better. If HP is needed because some certain mechanic in quest requires you to do so, such as force tanking it, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I just get good. Lots of solo content out there are pretty much some quests that helps you improve with playstyle. I always take risks, whether I have to do the damn quest 100 times. Just depends on approach, because everyone has a different way of playing a game. It boils down to the fact that this is an MMORPG. And it's like, how do you play an MMORPG? Like, I don't get it. So, do you guys want to play a video game because it's easy, or do you guys want to play a video game because there's some challenge to that? Yeah, so I already gave my 2 cents about it, and if people are still doing it, John, I'm not going to try to stress that out again, because I hate repeating myself. Like, if people are 100% sure they're going to do that method, they want to do it, so be it. There are perks to it, but at the same time... Actually, no. Is there a perk to that? Depends. Because if they're gonna add more abilities to it later, let's say they go 4 slots, Mana Rev at the Factor, Astral Sword, then they have a Glare. Then what they could do is add more pop items to that, like a Mark, a Grand, and then a Power 6 type or some sort. Then technically, it wasn't that bad, but at the same time, once again, it depends on how you do said approach. So, it's... I don't know. And the big thing is, those are certain resources you don't want to waste, especially if you do have second doubts. Or like, you know, you're on the fence about, maybe I should go for a Guardian Soul with all these all-round abilities. Because all those abilities, you could get easily with these other items if you wait for it to come out. Once you use those mission pass badges, that's pretty much it. You gotta restock on it. You gotta do the mission pass itself. You gotta build up on those resources. It costs 120. So, you gotta be 100% stern about your decision, and you know what you're doing, and you won't look back. The moment you look back, you start regretting. And it's like, if you do that, then it's like, you could have prevented this if you just did this, this, and this. It's like, am I gonna advocate it? No, but I will say this. You could do that, but you have to be 100% sure you know that this isn't gonna be a waste. Now, I have my opinions about it, sure. Like, I would not do that, because if I played a waiting game, I know that I'm going to get all these items. But that depends on the individual. I am not everyone. I am not you in particular. in getting those things. Like, the big thing about people stating all these suggestions is that they don't talk about the consequence or the cons to it. And it's like, did they actually did actual research? Did they actually fully dive onto the Japanese side? A lot of the people restrict their minds away from the Japanese side because it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing on global, it's only global. No. PSO2 is a game, and it has different versions of it. You got the Japanese and the global. Not looking further... Okay, I got shot by a fucking laser. If you're not fully investing into or like doing proper research to it, it's gonna be like, oh wait, this was a thing? I didn't know about it. You need to be aware. That's why I state some of the things that I state. Like, hey, look, you could go for this, but you gotta be sure about it. This is my thoughts about it. This is my opinion about it. Like, I really want to help. Like, I'm only helping those who will be willing to try and change and listen. I'm not going to be trying to save everyone if, you know, they're very stubborn. Because what's the point of me trying to waste my energy on that? It's a game, too. And it's like, I've already done my time. I'm only saving those who want to be saved, pretty much. Like, you can't call me a savior. And I'm also a human. And humans aren't that good at being a savior. There we go. I like what you say, Kiara. Like, you can't... Once again, people gotta do their stuff. I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure that I lead you guys to success. That's the point of me still doing videos, despite like the years difference in me stopping PSO2 way back then and now getting back into it. I'll do it in my own way. Everyone else can do it in their own way. Listen, I just got back. What are you guys talking about? We were just talking about stuff. It's pretty much the same sort of stuff like some other streams. It's going into stamina talk and fixing talk and people calling me like, you know, savior and trying to save stuff. It's like, no. Then lands like, my Japanese isekai enemy would want a word with you. Which one is it? But yeah, that's the big thing, like, I'll help those who are willing to listen. I'm not gonna be forcing it on anyone. I want to retire. Someone take the crown. It's like, it's not that hard, too. You just had to build up on experience. I don't know why some people think I took years on. Well, I wouldn't lie about the year part, but at the same time, it's not just me looking into it and studying it. It's more of doing it. Because there's a difference from doing and reading. It's like you reading up on a recipe when it comes to cooking. It's like, yeah, you can look up a lot of recipes. There's a lot of different ways to do a certain recipe. Well, how are you going to do it? You had to do a lot of trial and error. Depends on the equipment. Depends on what you're staring at. Depends on what you have specifically. Maybe you didn't get the exact correct sauce. You didn't get the correct type of meat. Most likely you would want to make sure you get everything as close as possible. But you will need to improv sometimes. And then, like, depending on how you're doing things as well, like if you're doing it with a machine or by hand or using just basic cooking methods, it's like alright, so I gotta take this into consideration, and depending on what I'm looking at, especially if it's like a YouTube video guide, can I really follow it like that? Or do I need to improv and get certain things, or do certain things in a different way? Like, instead of going for a full 30 minutes, maybe because I have a high temperature on this machine, or in the pod or something, I might need to do it for 15 instead of the full 30 minutes. There's so many factors that play into it. And the thing is, you build this up by playing and doing a bunch of things. Like, I do a bunch of augments and affixes, even though it is very, very annoying to do some of the old school methods that I did. I built up on that, and then, like, when I got back into the game in 2018, 19, whenever the end of episode 5 was, it's like, I didn't really, you know, read up on a bunch of guides on how to do various things. I did look into a couple of them, but it's like, I just ended up toying around with it and kind of developing and learning about all these different things. In all honesty, when I released my first videos on SAFs and stuff, some of these mechanics and features I didn't really fucking know about, and I decided to release a video on it regardless. But then later on I realized, oh shit, this is actually, I might need to do this instead of this. So, it's like, yeah, I did have years of experience in it. It's just that I didn't take a year to just read up on augments and affixes. You get into it and you figure it out. Cookie 101 playlist incoming. No. It's just that you apply a lot of the basics into these future things. It's like drawing, it's like cooking, it's like writing. You need to know the basic formula for it. So I don't understand why, like, people see augments and affixes as a scary little thing. The only time it's scary is because you look at it and you just stare at a bunch of numbers and you said, oh hell no. Like, I get it, if you're not a big fan of math, yeah, you're not gonna like it, but at the same time, suck it up. It's in the game. If you want to try to improve on yourself, you gotta have to tackle this in some way. You don't need to know all of the grand things, like, oh yeah, how to get a Guardian Soul, how to make it. Maybe you want to go for mediocre stuff. If you know the basics, you can tackle it. It's like you trying to make a cookie, you trying to draw at least an anime face or something. Know the fucking basics. Hey there, Ahmed, how you doing? Speed, to be honest, I just like increasing attack, because I like attack. I mean, hey, look, you got your own goals and you know what you need to do. But some of these people kind of just rely too much on other people. And I don't like that, because, you know, what's gonna happen if you're all by yourself? What's gonna happen if you're tossed into a situation where you don't have all these things? How are you gonna press on forward? It's like doing solo content on here. Are you gonna rely on party members, or are you gonna rely on yourself? Most likely, if it's solo content, you are stuck with yourself. So how are you gonna work on yourself? What do you need to do? What are you aware of? Do you understand your weaknesses and your strengths? Lance's collab with Hachima. Wait, no. No. Not with Hachima. Edix, how many crafts weapons were you guys able to make on Japan? Currently, right now, it's a question mark. The fixed ways, you can get up to 4 or 5 of them. So you got the free event, you got the mission pass, you got the 50 kill title, and then you got 2 stones from the ultimate quest. So, in a sense, 5 if you were there, especially for the free event. If not, then 4. Right now, there's an event where they're dropping the stones as a possible drop, so that can be increased to a certain number, like 5, 6, 7, I don't know. Just depends on your RNG and your luck. I I go fixes that will work for me. Like, yeah, here's the thing. You guys, hopefully my videos taught you guys how to go about doing it. You don't need to go for, like, some of the big boy stuff, like Guardian Stone stuff. You take the basics, you figure out what you need to do. Like, yes, there are some better things to go for, but that's the thing. You use that knowledge. Now, I didn't really stress the certain abilities to go for because, once again, that is very situational. I don't know if you're playing on Hunter, I don't know if you're playing on Phantom, I don't know what weapon you're using. So, there's so many X factors to it, and this is why you gotta figure out some stuff yourself. I'm not gonna babysit you guys to tell you guys very specifically, this is a Hunter class. This is what you want to do, skill tree wise. This is the abilities you want to go for. Too much. It's like you guys can figure that out. You could read it. You could, you know, see other videos, see other people with their own stuff and try to copy that. I'm not gonna babysit everyone. Ahmed says, I have enough materials, no need to buy materials, but I lack Meseta and Recycle Badges now. I don't have any ideas what to do. Recycle Badges 1.2 mil. Alright, so here's a little snippet and trick against that. Depending on whatever scratch is currently out, look at those outfit prices. Because some of those outfit prices might be a bit cheaper than those Recycle Badges. So if there's like, what is it? Right now you guys got the release of the, what is it? Episode 6 outfits. Depending on what is cheap, it might be cheap. So, if it's like a base outfit, base ticket or something, it might be below a 1 mil, 1.2 mil. But that depends. You have to look into the market for that. That's on you, Day. I am not babysitting everyone, though. I keep on missing the MPA. Okay. What I'm gonna do is most likely go to a different block and open it up. So if you guys want to join my MPA run, you can. Because I'm just hitting on like, what is it? I keep on hitting like multi-search. Yeah. That's one thing that I didn't really mention. Kind of escaped my radar. I don't know if people are aware of that though, and I don't know how the prices are with that. I could look into it right now actually, once I get out of the camp ship. Yeah, so like the basic rules is just the basic rules. It's like 3 times the charm, SAFs, S-class abilities, why S-class abilities are so useful to upslotting and all that. It's like I can't explain it all in one video with the basics of augments and affixes. It's just too much. There's so many things you gotta point out. And there's like other little snippets and caveats, like the same item boost as well. How many people are aware of that before I brought it up? The guidance trainer ability, the life of guidance ability, there's so many things. Yeah, it's just that like I can't be a savior. I'm more of, if you want to listen to this this affix guy, then so be it. Not gonna force anyone, but that's entirely up to you all. Shout out the chat emote win. How would that even look? Actually, no. I got one certain image that popped up in my mind for that. Gotta capitalize on those scratches. Yeah, like, so some of these solo contents, they're not that bad. I don't understand why people are complaining about them. Like Masquerade? Masquerade is such a good partner. I don't understand why people just hate him and he thinks he's like a hard content guy. Like, if you do the lowest difficulty and try to understand your class and then just work with him, You get better and better. That's how I got better with Phantom. That's how I got better with Rod. Phantom specifically, because I toyed around with Masquerade. And I did the same with Braver Hunter as well. Hey there, Cord. How you doing? Oh, wait, yeah, you were the one that I talked to yesterday before I went to sleep. Speaking of Hachima, you guys saw her stream last night. Oh gosh. Why are we going to the Hachima lore now? I made my fixed arm. It's like 3 a.m. today. I was also drunk, so that was like some liquid courage involved. Oh yeah, be careful. Be like, you still gotta make sure you're mentally and physically prepared for fixing. Because you don't want to do what I did, which is destroy Skydance Boon. Haha. Masquerade is nice. Sometimes he's so nice that he immediately decides to hug you. What a cool guy. She's like, it's all about learning the enemies and the patterns, but people don't want to learn. The other factor now that kicks in, NGS, because guess what? New game. A lot of the stuff from PSO2 is not going to carry over to that. It's like, why would people want to... I mean, even then, it's like people still complain and didn't really give Masquerade a shot. And that kind of annoys me. It's like, before NGS became like very... Wait, when did you guys get episode 5? No, even then, like, people still complained. Before, like, NGS got announced for... Oh, did they? I'm trying to remember when that one trailer was. When was that E3 trailer for NGS? Learning are for learning is for the... No. No, if someone says that, they're really stupid. Like, look, I don't like saying that, but I'm gonna say this. Neglecting to learn anything, even if it's a fucking video game, is just dumb. That means you yourself are just putting a bolt on yourself, a restraining bolt, and like, you're not improving on it. And even if it's a video game, you can use that sort of concept and things you learn into real life. It's like you pushing yourself, you understanding limits, and then just being open to learn. How many of these guys are open to learn? How many of my fellow content creators are open to learn? And how many of them would neglect learning? Like, you want to learn because that's something that will apply in real life. Because if you stop learning, you are just limiting yourself. You're going into the lazy mindset, or, you know, you're not really improving on yourself. Look at how many of these people are willing to learn. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example. He wasn't a US citizen. He wanted to be a bodybuilder. Guess what he had to do? He had to learn how to become a bodybuilder. And then after that, guess what? He wanted to become an actor. Like, he pushed himself. He did so many things to do it. He made time to do it as well. And then now, guess what? He was governor of California. He was told otherwise. But guess what? He did it. He learned. So why are people just making fucking excuses? Oh, now I'm gonna go into rant mode. Let me tone it down, because I'm not drunk enough for this shit, or at least buzzed. Anyways, let me exit out. Let me go to a random block. Alright, let me stare at the stuff that is being sold with the new scratch. Let me take a cooldown as well, because I was about to go into a lot of spiel ranting thing, but I'm not supposed to be in that mood yet. I guess you did land, but yeah, I can't. I need to get my alcohol too, so I'm not personally prepped for it yet. Alright, so let's look at this. So recycle badges are, let me look at ship 1 now. I'm currently on ship 1. Recycle badges are what? Yay, came back to more friend. No, we're not going into that yet. Okay, so it's right now. That simple art just kill me. But hey, look, if you're farming, guess what? That kind of helps you save money and stuff. But anyways, let me look at this. Hopefully, if I copy and paste the name, I can easily pull it up. If not, I'm gonna have a grudge against this search system. So what would be a good outfit to try to look for? Maybe this? I don't know how the search engine works. God damn, why can't I copy the... Fuck, I'll type it in manually then. Alright, that's at 1 mil. That's not cheap. So what you gotta have to do if you want to try to find cheap badges is stare at the current scratch and then just see if one of these things are cheap. That is apparently 2 mil. There's a male version of this. How much is the male one? Now, if people are smart enough to pay attention to the market, then they're gonna make sure that doesn't decrease as much. Okay, so that's roughly around 1 mil. At least not 2 mil. Yeah, nah, even that male outfit is still high up there. Margaret outfit? Alright, Margaret outfit would be... What is it? Deviant God, I hate typing that name. What the hell is with this name? That's 1 mil, hold up. I really hate typing in names. Like, why can't I just copy and paste the names easily? Why does it pop up the stupid window button as well? Let's go check the brute. Wait. You can view the prices from the actual ticket. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I could do that. What is it? So if I go over here, look at the prize list. Check the price. Alright, that's... Yeah, most of these prices, they'll vary. But once again, if the market is smart to make sure that it's not gonna actually go that low. Depends. Supply and demand as well will kick in later. So right now it's like 1 mil on, roughly around 1 mil, 900-ish thousand on the Ship 1 Global. So I'm gonna move to B6. If anyone is interested in getting into the screenshot that I'm gonna take, you can come to B6. I'll be on the right side. I'm gonna move, or I'm gonna change the thumbnail as well. I need to choose a better area for us to just take a picture with. Damn, I need to work on my inventory space as well. Well, the problem is, damn. Like, if I go into an MPA run, it's just 12 peeps. I don't know how many people want to join in on it. What's a certain pose? I could do that pose. Why is it... I'm looking straight, but then it turns to the right. I see that your peeps are here. Alright, let's use this. Alright. So I'll give it a couple minutes before I even take a pick. Yeah, the numbers can be scary, but once again, it just depends on what ability you're going for. Alright. Let me just position this so it can get everyone. If there's more people that come, just, I'll be able to notice that. Oh wait, no, it's not shift plus, it's like the print. Anyways, time to catch you later. Alright, thanks for chatting with us, man. Okay, I think me holding back in my rant mode actually hurt me a bit in my head. Oof. Yeah. Maybe holding back on a rant is not ideal. Alright, let me take another screenshot since Nip changed. Hold up, I can't see speed. Alright, never mind. Let me do this again. Once again, I will most likely start to... Oh, those giant motorcycle wheels. Where's my music? Alright, so I took a good picture with you guys. I am gonna do another conclusion picture take. Oh, 2000's here now. Hold up. Let me just retake this again. You might want to scooch in 2000. Hold up, let me type that into the actual chat. I don't know if you're facing the right way or the wrong way. Rod is kind of in the way, though. Let me reposition this. Hold up. There we go. That might work. Alright, so let me take another one. Alright, it took like 3 pictures, so I'm gonna change the thumbnail of this. But I'm gonna continue doing the damn limited quest. God damn it, I really don't want to do this. So you're gonna see me always change this depending on what ship I'm on. How do I put this picture in again? Where's that picture? It's all the way at the top. I don't need it at the top. Alright, so... Alright, enough of that. Let me get back into quest. So I'm gonna have it open. I am on B6 if anyone is interested. I'm just doing this at a lower difficulty. I do need to work on my storage eventually.
Which quest would you like?
And it's gonna be in this block.
I wish you the best of luck.
And then let me change this thumbnail. Downloads. There we go. Alright, the thumbnail should be with you guys now for ship 1. I'll give it a couple minutes before I start this up. Yeah, I like a character tactical. It kind of fits that green theme. Some thumbs on that. How long I'm gonna be streaming? It could be 1 to 2 hours. It depends. Ah, Nep got out. Let me see, how many boosters do I have? I have, oh god, I do need to get some. I could use the 50. Yeah, if I hit ultra hard, then I can start doing some actual quests with you guys. So I could do Divide quest, I could do, well, I can't do the extreme quest because that requires 90. Alright, it's 20. I'm gonna start this up. We can beat this with 7 peeps. I can start doing ultra hard on these urgent quests now as well. I gotta be super careful with the... How do I feel about limits with this stuff? I think I can do it, it's just I gotta be careful. Yeah, I really like Tactical's look. I'm gonna go left. Yeah, we can drag Morphsuit. Oh yeah, that too. That's gonna be a thing too once I get my lust into it. So the character that's closest to 85 is my ship 2 character. Ship 1 character is second. And ship 3 and 4, they'll get there eventually. The problem is they don't have as much support. Or a good, decent gear. The free giveaway stuff got split between this character and then my ship 2 one. Also, 1 MPA death equals 1 shot challenge, that fell out. Oof. Wait, 1 shot. Oh, no. God damn, that is... I don't trust myself with that. Actually, I would need to get my drink again. I need more vodka. Oh wait, I might as well kill that. I would need to, the next drink that I might will, well, there's also sake that I want to get a refresher. Actually, I think I'll be fine with the sake if I did that challenge, maybe. I'll think about that one, John. What the heck? Who's that? Oh, that's the EX Dragon voice. I was like, who's that childlike voice that I'm hearing? Oh, no, that's EX Dragon. Alright, so while I'm doing this leveling stuff, what do you guys are up to? Well, anyone that's not in the MPA run of mine. Doing some DQs on last character. John's like, work, ordering food again, getting sent cursed food pics. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, John, what the hell? I remember last night, I was like, what the heck am I looking at? The heck are you guys doing? Also, I might as well advertise this. Lobby sitting while watching your stream. I see, I see. So I should mention this because I did leave the team that I was on in Ship 1. So if anyone's okay with me visiting their team, you can send me said invite. Note that I am not going to stay in said team for a long time. I am visiting for a while. I'll give at least 2 to 3 weeks tops for a team. And if you don't like that I'm not staying in the team for a long time, just, you know, don't send me an invite. I'm doing pretty much the team hopping method that I did in the past. Doing my daily masquerade, almost there. Oh. Yeah, if you want to send me that invite, PJ, go ahead and do so.
Most impressive. Completed.
Varuna's voice, damn it. I do not like his voice where it's like swing this, swing this. What the hell, Veruna? You could do more than that. I counted Metro to death. It is fun to do that. I really want to. What? Natu's in this thing? Wait, how many people are in this team that are already watching me? Swing and a miss. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. What did I do? Oops. Wait, did I go to a different, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Did I... shit. Did I move blocks? Hopefully not. I don't know what I just did. Okay, no, we're on B6. Okay, we're still good. No, I didn't move blocks. Okay, good. I was like, wait, what happened? I don't know what happened. And I just realized I need to empty out my storage total. Swing and a miss. God damn, what the heck is with that? Swing and a miss. They could do something more than that. What did Veruna say anyways? I don't remember. Shiva, this is useless. Metra, I have you now. Oh my god, what's 55? I think 06 says, what's the best way to get Madra Exego? It would be through divides and then doing the quest. Well, there's the other limited quest that would come out with it. The best way, if you played a waiting game, is the little... wouldn't say an exploit, but it's more of a little thing that you could do once stage 31, 35 become a thing. BRB though. I'm gonna go use the restroom again. Anyways, I am back, and I am surprised that it is full. What the? What did I miss? And I just came back to like metal. So Out of curiosity, how many of you guys actually like this limited quest? I'm gonna go to my ult and join after this. Gotcha. Once again, we'll be in B6. Hopefully no one takes your spot. What other things are in PSO2 English dub? I like it. Yeah, the English dub, like I can't get... I don't know, I just don't like Verena saying, yeah, swing and miss or whatever it is. It's not a brain dead ass chop goat. Yeah, like, I hate Space Magatsu. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it's content, but at the same time it's like, OG Magatsu looks a bit more fun. I did so much back in the days when it came out in Japan, still stick of it. Yeah. I've done a good chunk of these as well. The big difference from Japan and global when they released this, Japan was doing their 20th... They were doing an anniversary event, and you get a lot of badges and currencies and other things that you would want to farm by doing this quest in itself. So that was a huge plus side to it. Over here, it's like you don't really have that anniversary event kicking in. Would be nice if you have something going alongside with this, kind of gives a promotion to it. Yes, it's a quest link boost, but you know, that's just a quest link boost, and that's only for the moment. Gotta like the dubs. I like it, but I only did it to max it out and do it little by leveling on my other characters for the 20 augment transfer passes. I see. Yeah, it would be nice to have some sort, a little bit more incentives to do it. Once again, this quest, there was a good chunk of things going on, and there was actually a competition event as well. It's gonna kick in again when we get the Fantasy Star anniversary, where it's gonna, well, it's gonna allow players to kind of pit against each other. Pretty much, there was this one contest where, depending on what ship you're on as well, this is ship based, so like a lot of players are going to be spamming this quest to try to get an X amount of points where then they can get these rewards. The biggest rewards was getting a bunch of grand types by getting the top 10 or something. Koro does a haha, what the heck? The heck Koro? Who was it? Like, I was surprised at some people, like, getting into the top. I can't remember what other rewards were there, but they made it into a competition, and there were a good chunk of people who participated in it. I tried to, but then I was like, wait, never mind, nope. I can't do this, because I gotta be spamming almost like 24/7 to stay on the top. And then there was like some other ways that some people did to kind of get up there. Wait, I feel like that song might be a huge... Oh god, hopefully that song wasn't what I thought it was. Playing Japanese playlist equals I listen to almost everything, and then the problem is, wait a second, some of these songs are very questionable to listen to. Actually, no. Boom, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I heard that song before, but I don't remember if I ever done it on a stream. I love Doodoo now officially. Hey there, Leiko, how you doing? Why do you like Doodoo? Did he just give you like awesome stuff? Man, seeing that TMG in act, well, whatever it is, that gun, the green bullets in action is something. Did I actually get that camo? I think I have that camo in Japan, but I didn't use it. Oh, I need to get 250s as well. If only he did stuff that Monica screwed up 25 times. Hey, at least he pulled for you. He made sure it didn't get all messy. Let's see. That's an 8-slot metric layer. That is something. Having only 50 invite slots continued to bother me. Oh, this. The 50 inventory slots. So once again, we're on B6 if anyone wants to join. I'm gonna get off. See you later, Morph. Alright, thanks Tactical for playing with us. And stopping by and chilling with us. I'll see you around. I thought Neptune you were in Night Arcs. Maybe that's a different Night Arcs. I don't know. Damn. I don't remember peeps. I feel old. I was. Oh. Leiko says in the boost week she has eaten all of my affixed boosters, fodders, and X cubes. Nope, second Riverlake. Ah. Wait, you actually upslot a Riverlake. Adenina's like, Nep likes Night Arc smiles. Hello there. they stole Nep, I see. The Neps is strong. They wanted the Neps. They couldn't keep the Neps. Others is easy. I had a lot of 8-slot Val weapons that I upgraded. Yeah, like the best way to do that is just like buy a weapon that's already at an 8-slot for some of these upgrades. I'll most likely have a quick video tip on that. Neptune says global branch is way too casual. Let's say I told the leader how I felt, then I left, but I also got booted from the Japanese team. Oof. Really? Damn. So wait, I'm confused. Is Night Arcs even top over here, or is it just top over on the Japanese? Well, I feel like they fell off on the Japanese side. I'm scared of getting my river rate past 6. Yeah, the river rate is a hard one. I mean, I think there's just top up there. I just need to stare at it. Black Worm had dropped enough while I farmed him. Keep calm and 8-slot to 8. Alright, I'll give it at least one more minute, then I'll start it up. Also pray. Pray a lot. Why is everyone using a katana? Hold up. I can join in this shenanigans. They were top for a good while, but then kinda got stale and a lot of the OGs, myself included, took a break. Ah, okay. Yeah, that happens. It's like burnout. It's gonna kick in. Ethic says, I posted a picture of my Alliance Discord where I did a random 8-slot Reveille upslot with all these slots. The only slot only having a 75% chance. I didn't care to fail, but I didn't laugh aloud. I didn't even have the fodder yet for it. Which way people gonna go? I'm gonna go left. Now I just needed my orb weapon and my millionaire on 8, and my fix is complete. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you get really lucky. There were some moments like that that happened to me where I was like, I'm gonna YOLO this, I'm gonna see if I actually get it. If not, then fuck. But then sometimes it's like, oh wait, no, it worked. I didn't plan steps ahead. I thought it was gonna fail. Gosh darn it, Monica / DB. Ow, I hate those spaceships. I charge into that. I'm trying to hit that weak spot. There we go. There's a magic weak spot. Die. Millionaire SAF is what? Mastery 5. I wonder. I can't remember if there was a way to actually try to make that. I might need to experiment with that later. I don't know if we could try to make a Mastery 5 normally. They might? I don't know. I'll look into that. That is something I am thinking on. Yeah, that affix, don't get me wrong, it's kind of okay, but there's like alternatives. Big thing is... How much does that give? 30? Oh, plus 30, yeah. Minus the HP and PP. So, it's kind of like your cheap returner crack. Like, super cheap if you can make it physically, but if you can't make it on a unit piece... Yeah, I need to look into that. I don't remember if they changed anything about making that, or... Girls, yo, more. Oh, at ship 1 today? Yep. I decided to go to ship 1 because it was a while for me to, what is it? It's been a while since I actually played and streamed on ship 1. I am gonna go to the Japanese PSO2 tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but then I look at the Balvadil's order and it's like, oh wait, no, that's coming out tomorrow on the Japanese side, so I'm gonna be doing that. And then Friday it's gonna be ship, what is it? What ship? Ship 3. And then Saturday is gonna be the live fashion stream. I might go on the global PSO2 for ship 2. Sunday, I'm still thinking about doing a stream or not. And then Monday, I'm gonna have to think on something as well. And then after that, I might play a bit on the global side, but I'm gonna be going to sleep early so I can stream a lot of what's gonna happen on the Japanese side on March 3rd, especially since they're doing that graphical update. I'm gonna be once it's out of maintenance, I'm gonna get on that thing and I'm gonna be streaming it for a long time. And I'm also gonna do a lot of the limited quests too and some other things. The big thing is too is that the Japanese time is mostly when I'm asleep, especially early in the morning. So I'm gonna see if I can get in the runs like in the morning. Finish my hero set, want to take a peek at it. Like right now? Well, I'm leveling right now. You might be able to show it to me. How long do I want to stream? I might go to sleep. Let me think. Oh god. I was trying to get out of that. I could not get out of that. Well, free fun points for anyone. I'm thinking. How long do I want to stream? Usual stop time is around 11, which is in 11 minutes, ironically. But I could delay it a bit, extend it a bit more. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm going to be most likely taking another screenshot picture to those who want to get into the screenshot if they missed the one that I already did. I'll extend it to at least 11, 15, 30. I just got my Rappy Fever bonus key. Oh yeah. I do need to fix the storage too. It's getting to the point where it's like I'm getting so many abilities and it's just eating up both my character storage and my basics. How much money do I even have? That much. Weekly missions is to do time attack. Then there's the complete the daily order. Oh, hey there, crew. It's Grand Might, Mana Rev, Astral Soul, Might 6, Mastery 5, and Doombreak 3. Wait, that's a lot of abilities. Are you using the Bloom ability? I hate that I had to pay 53 mil for the outlandish bikini. Wish I could have paid more. Alright, so let's stare at this set over here. Now this is crew and they allowed me to look at it. Let's see, what does this give? Tech, range, and melee. Hmm. Okay, so from what I'm getting at, you did the one piece gives you a certain stat number sort of dealio. Huh. And this is for your hero. How do I feel about this? I get what you're doing, but at the same time, it's like, Yeah, it is, but it's... I had to really think on this. I see what you're doing, but... Can I ask what your overall stats are, character-wise? With that thing. Yeah, I kind of want to know what it looks like over here. For the melee range and tech, at the very least. The sword gives critical. Right. $4,800 attack with the Alice EX and 220 defense all. Without shifter. I'm guessing that's 2,200? Okay, yeah, it's definitely budget for sure. And alternatively, yeah, if you were trying to go all-rounder for all those stats, it just depends on various factors on your end. Because I'm trying to think right now with this thing. Yeah, ultimately it boils down to what you currently have and what you need to use to go for certain other things. Because if I had the spare stuff, let's say I had spare stuff to make some of the all-rounder abilities, I could use that instead. But just depends on... Yeah, Yeah, it ultimately depends on what you have budget-wise. No, it's all... Wait, what is for all weapons? Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, that will ultimately depend on various things. Because if I had a bunch of spare parts to make some of those all-round abilities like Astral Soul or Mana Rev or Ethifactor, I might have tried to go for that. But since you put it into perspective of budget, then yeah, I can't really vouch that for everyone. And also just depends on how you would want to use your resources and what you plan to use those resources on later on. Anyways, enough waiting, let's just start this up. How did Nova Unison just evolve for the sentence? Ah, okay. Now Arya said they can give their opinion. That's entirely up to you know, crew if they want to hear it. Now, in all honesty, I'm not a huge hero main, so I don't have a good chunk of credibility in terms of going for certain stats. In terms of augmenting a fixer guy and understanding budget stuff, I can see some leeway stuff, but if someone's really good at hero, they could put in the 2 cents with your build. I think I have that crow. That will be available in due time. Because here's the big thing, like, I get the basics, but it's not like I'm a master of them. We are doing extremely hard. If more going free to play for global, that's what is it? That is that can't be true, Crow, because apparently I had to spend a bit so I could get that 500 AC. So I'm not free to play, quote unquote. I'm so lazy I can't even log on to PSO2 without needing my bonus keys until I reach 85. I want to divides in UH. Yeah, the climb to 85 is something. Crew's like, you gotta use all 3 weapons for their hero focus to fill up quickly, so I have to use all 3 weapons. Right. I understand that basic concept, it's just that, once again, I don't... Like... You might want to hear some of that main's hero in their thoughts about it. Because once again, I don't play as much hero. I get the basics for it, but the thing is, when I play with my classes on the Japanese PSO2, I already had all-rounder stuff. The big thing was, I didn't really make certain sets where it's like heavy on certain things. Because the previous unit pieces before I made the Guardian Soul stuff pretty much was the Epifactor, Astro Soul, and Mana Rev things. And I used that for a lot of my characters. I didn't have a specialized gear that just emphasized on a certain stat. And I done this formula back then as well for like episode 3, where I had all-rounder stuff. And this was before they released like the factor abilities, so I had like Mastery 3 with Astro Soul, what other abilities? Astro Soul Mastery 3 with what, Power, Noble Power, I think? And then I can't remember what the third ability was. It was like all-rounder something. Was it all-rounder? Trying to remember what it was. I don't remember what the fourth ability was. What was that old unit piece? Only 5 levels away, so I'm good to go. But yeah, I always had all-rounder stuff, so it was like me getting a specific gear or making very specific augments and affixes for my stuff wasn't that diverse. Like, the only unit piece that I did try to make that was very specialized was the T-attack stuff, but that became obsolete fast once, what was it? It was episode 4 and they released factory abilities. And it was the T-attack unit piece that exceeded past 150. So it was like a Flint... What is it? Flint Magia with Modulator, with... I think it was Novo Technique 4, and then... Blank Diesel, or Magic Diesel in that case. So that is like super old school. And that was specialized, but then it got, once again, old and useless. Yeah, I know Arya plays a good chunk of here and they can give their 2 cents about it. But that's if you want to hear it from them. Seems like I have no more time to waste here. Three, 6, 9. I'll just wait till everyone pops up. Wait, what's the other 3? 4, 4. Yeah, that's fine. Personally, for me, I just like use one set of gear. Everyone got their own style and their own what is it, setup. Do you think I should have fixed all-rounder stats for a Craftback unit, also within a budget? That depends. What are you aiming for, MFG? Because the big question is, do you have the mentality and the stuff to make a Guardian Soul with a bunch of all-rounders? Or do you want to try to make it into... Or maybe you don't want to go for Guardian Soul, you're okay with Astral Soul and just use those abilities instead to make it all-rounder. Once again, yeah, you gotta be physically mentally prepared for some of the bigger things. You know about the weapon camo called Ideal Karen? I have no clue. Wait, what's this? Oh wait, no, everyone's down here, I think. What, 4... Can I count? 4, 4, 4. No wait, there's 1. Who's not down here yet? Because I see 4 here, and then a 3. Oh, there's the 4th one. Challenge milestone. Oh. 6 possibly? So that is very doable. Well. Let me think. You gotta farm. or you can play the waiting game. Either one of those two. Like, you have stuff to work with for now, right? Like, if you play the waiting game, there's a lot of options available to you, especially if you're still on the fence about it. That's why I keep on saying, if you really want to, if you're still waiting, or if you're debating about like going for a guardian soul or something, or having capsules to do this, this, and this, you might want to play the waiting game and just wait for more stuff to be added, because you still don't, Global still doesn't have the support items for the factor stuff. They still don't have easier drops yet for some of these all-rounder things. It just depends on how you want to execute it. Now, if you don't have anything good right now, that will also play a factor into what you may want to try to make. How do you guys swap gear, even using all-rounders? What about rings? I usually play melee and range classes, and some classes use a lot of rings. You just gotta have to swap them around, or just have unit sets and make sure you unequip it and stuff. So, a lot of my stuff, all-arounder things, I tend to, have all of the characters share that one set. So, what I would need to do is make sure that I unequip it, and then I gotta swap it around. Now, some people really don't like that, and they would make a set for every one of their characters, and that's fine and dandy. For me personally, I kind of moved away from that. I did that in the past, but then when I did some calculations and thinking about money and Meseta, it's like, oh, this is actually eating up a bit of my Meseta. But that ultimately falls on, once again, your style, because some people don't want that. I know that my pal Scar has a bunch of different sets for all the characters, so they don't need to worry about sharing a set. And the big thing too is if you decide to move characters later on, they're going to be cut off from life support, because if they've been relying on that one set, they don't have that set anymore. So I have that all-rounder stuff on the Japanese side, but once again, almost all my characters use that same set. If I put one of my characters on a different ship, guess what? They're kind of stranded because they don't have that all-rounder stuff. I am working on a different set for my heavy fighter classes, but that's a work in progress. You'll see it in due time. I use like stamina, I can use like stamina spirit to make up lack of the expensive. You can always go for something else. It's not just, spirit of stamina. You can go for something that's close to an all-rounder, or at least gives a good chunk of perks. A good example I can point to is glare abilities. Even though glare abilities don't really highlight as many stats, they're better than like some standard stat, like just a spirit ability. You can get some attack out of it, some PP, some HP, and a bit of defense. Doom Breaks is also a good alternative because it gives you PP and then it gives you attack as well. But this ultimately falls on what you can do. A lot of the good abilities are kind of locked behind Ultra Hard. So the big thing you need to do first is get into Ultra Hard, and then once you're able to do that, you will need to do those said hard content. So you can save your Meseta, because I don't know, I don't feel like glares are that expensive, but I'm not sure what ship you're on. Well, I mean, okay, I kind of lied with that one. Here's the thing about abilities if you're not familiar with them. Abilities, normal abilities, not counting SAF ones and then SSA ones. Most normal abilities you can go on whatever difficulty, and then you could try to get it as a drop. So right now, I'm actually getting a good chunk of glare abilities from extremely hard. I'm getting Metra, getting Varuna. So it's not like it's time gated for certain things. Now, the reason why you want to do divides would be because of the SSA drops as well, and just a good chunk of 13 stars and 14 stars, which then you can convert. You could use that to your advantage as well if your unit piece has an SAS. Now, if weapons are dirt cheap, I would gamble on one little thing, which is to actually get them while they're cheap and then sell them when they're high, especially when people try to put a Guardian Soul on a weapon. But I don't know, the other problem with Global is that I'm not sure that everyone is going to be making a Guardian Soul on the weapon. I don't know how the demand will be like, so that's a gamble in itself. Well, yeah, that's another thing too. You kind of make a universal if you have the one set, like crew pointed out. Because like the thing is, if you were playing Gunner specifically, you do want certain rings. But if you are using an all-rounder stuff and you already put certain all-rounder things on it, then you're kind of stuck with that. However, what is it? The units can only, they use the right ring stuff compared to the left ring. So sometimes the left ring has a lot of value compared to right. Well, once again, that kind of depends. And depending on certain styles as well you play, you might want to have other right rings instead. Once again, this ultimately falls to how you are maximizing on things or like your play style. Personally for me, I'm not gonna be using rings as much. Hell, most of my equipment on the Japanese side don't even have, even though I have all-rounder unit stuff, I don't actually have rings on those units yet. I could put them on, and that would help me tremendously. But at the same time, it's like, it depends on how you play the game. Like, if you play the game without any rings, or at least use the left and right ring, that's it on your person, that's you. I heard Gunner. God damn it, Day. Let me make sure everyone's down here. What is it? 4, 4... The thing is, I don't know if they have a feature where they take it off. Wait, we're missing one person again. I'll give him another minute. Oh, okay, so apparently someone got in. I have no clue who has a full party and who doesn't have a full party. Oh wait, huh, 2 peeps. You can replace rings, but you can't erase them. We have the command and can set it to chat shortcut. How many people went this way? I think it's a split, even split. Since I brought up Gunner, hey Dave, what rings do you use for a Gunner? Especially on your unit stuff. Looks like 79, so... Could use gold keys to try to level, but at the same time, there's that chance of Super PSO2 Day. You might want to hold on to that. I think I'll go range of fix on Kraus only then, thank you. No problem, like, there's a lot of variables that play into it. But yeah, it's like, if you have a certain style, like, let's specifically talk about Gunner. Do you really want to try to go for an all-rounder while you play Gunner? Or do you want to have a lot of attack and PP for that? Some classes don't really need to have all-rounder stats. Some cases, like here, for example, might be good to have that. Granted that, you know, depends on the budget and what you have. This kind of goes back into that talk we had, talking about like why people were going for stamina and stuff. It's good to have a bit of HP, but at the same time, what is your playstyle? What are you doing specifically? This is why you want to know stuff. This is why you want to focus on that playstyle first and your skills, understand what you're doing, and then kind of build up on that. Because if you had a certain ability, like Cora pointed out with that vigorous response thing, that does benefit off a lot of HP, okay, that's a different story. But if you were like doing a lot of attack stuff and then you decide to go for HP, it's kind of like, do you really need that? Do you really need it? I'm only conflicted on how expensive. Here's the thing, MSG, since you guys don't have TDP on the global side yet, you can wait for that. All you need to do is try to get to, you know, level 85. Be ready to do ultra hard. And you can also wait for the Divide Quest stage 31-35 because those units can drop there. It's gonna be RNG, but hey look, if you can get those pieces, you just save a lot of resources from that. No, I don't use ring. Me, running 30 plus rings on Summoner. I mean, that's you. Sometimes you need to do that, but I mean, for me personally, I wasn't a big fan of, I get the root. Okay, so if you're playing PSO2, obviously you want to use rings. Especially if you're new to the game and you kind of want a bit of perks and stuff, yeah, you do it. But since I'm an oldie, it's like, I kind of got used to not using rings as much. I use a couple, at least the left and the right, but I didn't place rings on my unit stuff because it annoyed me with how, like, if you put it onto your piece, it's kind of stuck there. Like when I did my profound challenge, you saw I had no rings on my unit stuff. Space like no rings for min-maxing? Pep laugh. Now, if you were maximizing it, most likely, yeah, rings are a thing. But for me, once again, I do whatever. Yeah, I desire with Apache, but I also run complicated setups because why not? I mean, that's how you want to play it. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. Because, like, don't crouch units need the modules? Yes, but there's a chance for them to drop as a natural drop as well. So, once again, if you want to stock up on those modules, or like the demo stones, if you get it as a natural drop, you just saved a good chunk of resources right there. I mean, you could use stuff like Atomize, Fanatic, Leaping Dodge, and Perfect. Cover Blast, those are good for all 4 classes. Yeah, like there's universal ones, but once again, it's like, it depends on your playstyle. And once again, like, in my honest opinion though, like, if you were playing PSO2 and you're still new to the game and stuff, I would say use rings. Unless you're used to the old stuff without having to do, like, you know, rings and all that. It's like, yeah. And once again, it depends on if you want to min-max as well. Alright, I'll do one more run, and then after that, I'm gonna call it quits, and we can all take a screenshot, and then I'll end the stream there. Most likely I'll start talking to the team that just joined in and see how these peeps are. Thanks for visiting. I'll look in your. Alright. Backpage is the only thing I can make to know Primordial laugh aloud. Yeah, like, it just depends on you, because if you want to save, then you can save. If you want to gamble, you can gamble. If you want to try to make it, try to make it. There's like various ways to do it. I like to use Mate Maniac and S8 Mighty Medication on a 12. Wait, does the S8 also work on Automate from Hunter? I have no clue. There's like a lot of things I haven't really tested out. All I know is that, you know, this is the thing that, like, basic stuff. A lot of rings feel like they should be in the skill tree. Like Fighter, I wouldn't be able to hit anything without it. Like the, what is it? The Fighter has like several rings. I feel like the left ones have a bit more worth in terms of your specialization, because there's that Knuckle Chase ring, there's the Twin Dagger one. What else? I don't know. There's like several ones I could point to. And then the right wings, it's just kind of, some of them are good universally, some of them are like very specific. Alright, I'll give it 1 minute, and then if no one else comes to fill up this one gap, we just start it up. Okay, so John was able to confirm that. Thank you, John, for that. Did that 1 minute already pass? So yeah, tomorrow, once again, I am going to go on the Japanese side, and then on Friday, Ship 3 for the global PSO2. Ship 2 is going to be the live stream. Well, excuse me, no. Saturday is going to be the live stream fashion contest judging thingamabob. And then, I don't know what I'm doing on Sunday. I feel like doing Genshin. Note that if you're playing on Genshin, be careful with the event. It is going to be poofing in a couple days. So make sure to get your runs in. Let's see, where are people going to go? I'm going left. A lot of people are going right. I just realized this is like metal. Brain Dead 112 with almost 80% invisibility uptime with the S8 in a mag with 5 times invisibility skill. Jesus. Japanese has weapons with extreme speed pot that gives you instant mate usage. I think they were made for a 12 subclass. A 12, wait. A 12. Oh wait, no. Okay, I gotcha. A 12 main or a 12 subclass. Yes, it is your play starter, so I used the R and L rings. Wait, why are you just dancing on the pole? I see what you were doing over there. Hi, big fan. Hey there's Skim14. How you doing? glad you're a fan of mine. I kind of find myself as a weirdo. But if you like my content, thanks for that. How you doing, 14? I don't want to get hit, so I max out my defense. Man. I still need to make that Tiki build. Oh, I don't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense. Oh wait, oh yeah, that anime. I still need to watch it. Apparently, Sky was not a big fan of it because it was just too cute, and he's a tanky guy and he doesn't like it. Farhan says, "Is this UQ? No, this is the limited quest." Oh wait, I do need to check up on Attack on Titan. That one I'm looking forward to. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be grind hell, and what I might end up doing is get Day and Abby to actually go into the stream chat with me. And maybe some other people while I suffer while we're doing grind weeklies, because I hate doing 22 characters worth of ARX missions. And then I also gotta kill Baldos like on those 22 characters. Buffalo is just more sheet hero fight me. I mean, she's using a shield and she has a bunch of defense stats. I would rather take that sort of logic compared to like redo of a healer where healing is just overpowered and it can do almost everything. It's like, how is this a thing? Someone explain to me why they allowed this redo of a healer to just be OP and just kind of convert healing into time magic and then mind manipulation and then transformation and alteration. What the fuck? This fashion can, it is for both actually. I did not put a restriction to that. Just make sure to follow the guidelines. If you look at my channel, the recent video that I released talks about the reminder stuff and it'll redirect you to those other videos as well. It is not specifically for global, it is for both. Just as long as you follow said guidelines. Yeah, redo was stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, the premise I'm very familiar with. But in terms of its actuality and then like, you know, healing and stuff, it's like, yeah, no. It's dumb. Now, I would say yes to what Sci-Fi said. Because there are some very graphic things. I'm surprised they decided to make an anime about that. And they said Goblin Slayer was bad. Yeah. There's this one I'm talking about. Is it out yet? They're from Sadame DQ Step 35. Riguku Rin. Oh, I feel like I know what you're bringing up. Oh, yeah, yep. Anime. Can't explain it sometimes. Or, like, that's the thing, it's anime. It's like, it's anime. The reason why it can happen is because it's anime. It's like, it's kind of sad that I kind of got into that. I just realized this song just amped up in volume. I'm gonna have to actually organize this ship 1 story. It is atrocious to stare at because I am actually filled up in basic and character stories. I mean, interspecies reviewer, okay, that was kind of pushing it, but I felt like that's kind of justified, and it was alright. But then again, some people might have different opinions, it's all fine. What's your main class? My main class is... Right now, it's tend to be Phantom or Braver Hunter. Now, I am trying out some other classes now after getting some stuff together. Like, I am now trying out a Twal, Luster, trying to build up on several things on the Japanese side as well. But anyways, I am going to be ending the stream soon. If you want to get into the screenshot picture, I am located in B6. Hopefully I didn't move. I don't know if I moved. Let us see. I am on B6, and I'm going to be on the right side where the daily order attendant is. Yeah, try out gut. Oh gosh, Dave. I did that in the past, and then I just sucked. I might need to revisit it eventually. But not right now, since I already got like the various things that I still need to work with. Let me just do this. I'm here. Wait, what? Curly PJ's in the picture. Hold up. Let me try to expand this. I feel like a lot of people are gonna start coming up over here. Wait, is this person in our team? Who's Cope? That is... That's something. Need a Twal guide, I got you. Well, if you want to teach me a bit more about a Twal, like, I don't mind having a master that can further go into it. Alright. Anyone else wants to come? I'm gonna give at least rough around 2 more minutes. At 37, I'm gonna take a picture. I love how there's a Rappy with a gas mask and a giant hat. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can show panties. Crew's like, at images could go something for Atlas, EX Alley, so Doombreak 2, Persona Rev Ixigo, Graceful, and SAF at 6 slot. Yeah, that seems pretty budget right there. Budget friendly. Now my mind's going into a very naughty place now, god damn it. Alright, 1 more minute before I start taking screenshots. I wonder who this new person is. Yeah, PJ, your Rappy son, daughter, they kind of remind me of you. It's 100% doable on a 10% of fixed week. Hey look, this Sil. I see you in the background, Sil. Might want to go towards that. Oh damn, you're a pretty boy. You are a pretty boy. Alright, let me turn off URF. and this is where I start taking pictures. Hold up. I just messed at it. Hold up. There we go. Alright, let me try to get the angle. Try to get everyone. Alright. And that is it for this stream. So I'm going to be lurking, still playing on ship 1, trying to organize my inventory. I'm going to most likely get used to the team that I decided to join and talk to everyone in the team. But let me close and end this stream here. So thank you, Ghost Crew, Lako, Crow, John MFG, Lako, Artemis Prime, Day, Gary, Speed, Farhan, John, I don't know if I said John twice now, MFG, I don't know if I said that twice as well, Koro, Space, Lako, Senpai, Neptune, Arya, Scar, and anyone else who was lurking in the chat. Also, shout out to all the people that were that decided to get into the screenshot picture or just help me out while trying to farm a bit over on ship 1. Shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow it's going to be Japanese PSO2. I'm going to go through weekly hell. I might have some people talk in the background with me when I do it, but I shall see you guys tomorrow. Best way to know when I'm streaming, Discord, Twitter. You can find that in the description. And also, just a big reminder, the fashion stream thing, that's going to end tomorrow. So you have at least now and then a day, at the very least, to submit your things in. Just make sure to read the guidelines and notes, and it is in the Discord. Other than that, that is it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.